In a world where sci-fi shows and movies have long been exploring the idea of uploading our minds to the cloud, could it actually happen? Well, meet Ray Kurzweil, an American computer scientist who believes that humanity will be able to upload their brains to computers by 1945, achieving digital cyber-immortality. That's right, folks. We're talking about a future where death is just a distant memory. Now let's dive into the world of connectomics, the science behind figuring out the entire wiring diagram of the human brain. Neuroscientist Kenneth Hayworth says that we're at least 50 years away from the first successful human mind upload and nearly a century away from it becoming routine. But don't worry. Scientists are working hard to make this technology a reality. Tech startup Nectome has already started preparing for the day when people die natural deaths by proposing to preserve brains with a glutaraldehyde. And Elon Musk's Neuralink is also working towards storing and downloading human consciousness into new bodies. Now, you might be wondering how this would work, and that's exactly what we'll explore. The basic idea of uploading our minds to computers takes into consideration many assumptions. For one, we need to assume that we can replicate our brains to a healthy extent. And secondly, we have to assume that the mind, that abstract bit of us that senses, imagines, remembers, and thinks, emerges naturally from the structures of the physical brain. There are two commonly proposed paths to achieving digital immortality: the scan and copy route and the neural prosthetics. Route. The former involves scanning the brain in detail using an electron microscope and trying to understand how the pieces fit together. The latter involves substituting various brain parts with synthetic components until the whole brain is eventually synthetic. Now, even if this technology becomes a reality, there are some major ethics concerns at play. For one, what about memorializing someone using grief tech? And what happens when we hand over our brain data to governments or companies? The potential for mind slavery, bankruptcy, and hacking are all very real worries. And let's not forget about the issue of equitable access. If this technology is developed by a country with lax regulations or by companies with questionable ethics, it could lead to some serious problems. So, what if you were thinking of uploading your brain to the cloud? Well, I'd say that's a decision that's best left to the experts for now. So, can we really upload our minds to computers and live on after death? The answer is still unclear, but one thing's for sure. This is an idea that's here to stay. As we continue to explore the possibilities of the metaverse and virtual reality, it's worth asking ourselves what it means to be human in a world where technology is rapidly catching up with us.